Right now, if I were forced to be put to the test in an emergency, I don't know that I'd be able to step up to the plate. But the reality is, it's on me. I'm going to remedy that now, and I want to bring you guys along for the ride to let you know what it is I'm doing. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Reasonably Prepared. As always, I'm Joshua, and I bet you're wondering what on earth we're doing here today with the type of title that was on there. But before I get into that, YouTube formalities, do me a favor, walk up to the like button, punch him in the face, and then when he's standing there shocked, just point and laugh and walk away. Don't forget to comment below. If you're not already subscribed, why not? Please subscribe. All of it goes to help the channel out. We are super grateful for everybody, and hopefully we are here to just help. Today I have something personal that I'm going to be going over, and I had wrestled with making it entertaining and all that kind of stuff, but instead I'm just gonna be straight up with you guys and let you know what it is I'm working on. So, my announcement is, I have been a hypocrite prepper. I've been a hypocrite about something, and one kind of thing in general, but I wanted to go over that with you guys. You know, generally speaking, I'm really good at preparedness stuff. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm trying to get other people started. You know, I've got food stored up, and I've got water stored and medical, and my wife and I are the family. We're all involved in making sure they're prepared and having the proper plans in place in case of an emergency. And all of those things, whether it be for evacuating or whatever it is, hunting and fishing and outdoor life and survivalist type stuff, and then basic emergency preparedness. All of this I work very diligently on, and there's one area that I do not, and that is my health and fitness. I'm gonna tell you what, guys. About a year ago, Isaiah and I did a full podcast on getting yourself started with health and fitness and how simple and easy it is and all of those sorts of things, and I basically have done nothing with it. I personally haven't done anything, and that makes me feel like a hypocrite because I've gone back and watched a few of my videos, and I've seen this and this and this and this and this and this. And I've noticed that I have just gotten fatter and fatter and fatter, and I'm pretty overweight and unhealthy. Now look, some of it is just life getting in the way. Yes, COVID. Yes, there's all of these different things that I could blame it on. But the reality is it's on me to do something about my health and fitness. And so I'm going to remedy that now, and I want to bring you guys along for the ride to let you know what it is I'm doing. Okay, there's no secret that the more fit you are, the better your chance for surviving and thriving in an emergency. Just being physically capable makes you better at doing that. There's no secret. It's a pretty simple equation. And right now, if I were forced to be put to the test in an emergency, I don't know that I'd be able to step up to the plate. Once upon a time, I had a large piece of property that we lived on, we homesteaded on. It was kind of our prepper paradise, and I worked that property a lot, sun up to sundown, taking care of our animals, building fences, fixing driveways. I mean, it was constant working, and I was actually in pretty good physical condition at that time because I was constantly working. But since we've moved into the city, and that's a whole nother discussion I actually want to have with somebody else on pros and cons of living in the city versus, country life. Spoiler, I like country life. But it doesn't matter. Since then, I've become pretty sedentary. We live in the city. I don't have a lot of physical manual labor that keeps me constantly motivated to physically exert myself. So I got to manufacture it. So what am I doing? Well, I have seen some other preppers do this. I just kind of got the idea from it. I'm stealing from them to some degree, but many of them put themselves through a 90-day prepper fitness challenge. And I did 75 hard a couple of years ago, and it was pretty cool. 75 days of intenseness. You can look it up. And I lost a lot of weight and but I didn't do anything with it afterwards. What I plan on doing here is taking the 90 days to jumpstart myself for the rest of the year, because I have some actual fitness and health and wellness goals that I want to accomplish for the entire year on into the rest of my life. All right. So what are the things I'm going to be working on specifically? Well, I'm going to be working on diet, cardio, strength, and mobility. Let me break those down for you. Diet, cardio, strength, and mobility. Obvious ones first is diet. I eat a lot of junk food. I eat a lot of junk food. I do eat more calories than I should in a day. Lots of chocolate bars and cupcakes and junk and fast food. And because I work in the oil field and I'm gone so much while I'm driving, I just eat convenient snack foods while I'm driving. That's got to stop. I went to some place last week and they hooked me up to a machine and did all of this stuff. I gave me my, I guess it was called the resting metabolic rate or something in that nature, where they told me how many calories I burn in a day doing nothing, just basically being alive. And I was surprised. Actually, my metabolism's still working even at 46, and it was like 1685. That's how many calories I burn in a day doing basically nothing. So here's where I'm going to start with my diet. I'm limiting myself to 2,000 calories. I plugged my weight and age into some. I mean, some of this is just arbitrary, guys. I'm going to be honest. It's me just kind of giving myself some boundaries here, making up those boundaries. But 2,000 calories max a day is what I'm going to be living on. I'm cutting out beer for the next 90 days. I don't drink any other alcohols. I don't like whiskey. I don't like wine. I don't like mixed drinks. I only drink beer, and I'm cutting it out. It's carb heavy. It's just not good for your guts and all that kind of stuff. And so for the next 90 days, I'll be cutting out beer. Specifically because, once again, don't even drink any other alcohols. I'll be eating cleaner foods and less junk foods and cutting out large amounts of sugar. And then I will also be consuming between 80 and 100 ounces of water a day, which is, just over half a gallon to a gallon of water a day, making sure I'm well hydrated. So that's kind of what I'm going to do with the food. So making sure that I'm doing portion control, counting my calories. I picked 2,000 because it's the basic 2,000 calorie diet. I know that 2,000 was within the spectrum of weight loss for my weight and size and activity levels. I could go down to 17, so probably 17 to 2,000, 1,700, 2,000 would all be eating for weight loss. So that's what I'll be doing to get rid of fat, and I have a lot of fat. I'm also going, aligned with food and diet, I'm going to be doing intermittent fasting. I'll be fasting one day every week just to know what it's like to go hungry, just to feel the sensation of going hungry. This is a prepper fitness challenge, not just a basic fitness challenge. So I'm trying to manufacture things that are appropriate or relevant to preparedness. And going hungry sometimes in survival situations is it does happen. So I'm going to be intermittent fasting as well, either for half or whole days, one day a week, just to know what it feels like to go without eating. So that's number one is diet. Number two is going to be cardio and stamina. Remember Zombieland? Cardio. Wasn't that his number one rule? Cardio. Come on, if I can't walk or run anywhere, what use am I? So I'm getting out and starting to work on my cardio and my stamina. But how am I doing it? Well, number one, every day I'll be going for a 20-minute walk and 5 minutes worth of jogging. That's where I'm starting. I'm starting there. I'm also going to be doing one day a week of walking, or hiking rather, out on the property, fully loaded down, kind of mimicking if I were having to bug out and hike there. Or more specifically, what I like to do is I like to hunt. So I'm going to load up with my rifle, with all my gear, and I'm going to hike for an hour or two around the property just to mimic getting outdoors, feeling the cold or heat or discomfort of the environment, and walking in varied terrain to work my leg muscles and carrying in my back and the cardio of that and the things that entail. So I'll be walking 25 minutes a day and jogging 5 to start. One day a week I will be loading up full gear and hiking to know to feel the sensation of hiking in full gear. So that'll be number two. Number three, strength training. I am not an athlete, never have been. I never played any sports. I never did anything like that. And so I don't have, I've never done bodybuilding, or I'm not a gym rat. I hate going to the gym. I tried it. It's just not me. But I am going to be doing some key things to work on my physical strength. And they're going to be simple, basic regimen of exercises that I can do very fast each day. And then as I get better at them, I'm going to ramp up the intensity. In other words, how fast I do them and how many times. So I'm going to be doing push-ups. I'm going to be doing sit-ups. I'm going to be doing jumping jacks. And I'm going to be doing squats. Some regiment of them. I'm starting out with just, 10 to 20 kind of each. So I can do more squats. My legs are stronger than my arms, but so I'm just going to kind of focus on those and keep it simple. Yes, I could be doing a lot of other exercises. I've researched a lot of exercises, but for me, being able to run and walk is part of preparedness. Being able to live without, as far as food is concerned, and go with less food is part of preparedness. But being able to push myself up, being able to jump up and down, being able to get up from a sitting position, and being able to squat, whether it be free weighted or under load, and get up. These are all part of basic preparedness, basic functional fitness. So I'm just kind of keeping it there. Then the last thing I'll be working on is mobility. And mobility means I'm going to try and do stretching, Pilates, yoga type exercises. I've looked up some very simple, 5 very simple exercises I can do to get my spine mobile, my neck, my arms, my hips, and my legs, and stretching out the tendons and the muscles that don't get used a lot. So in the event that I have to, defend myself or run or hike or, carry a dead deer, which I had to do that this year. I got a deer and I had to drag it a pretty considerable distance to where I needed to, got it in process. I couldn't do it. I shot the deer, went down to the river. I had to bring it up an embankment and up like this. So I'm wanting to make myself more mobile, and I'm hoping that all of these things combined, diet, cardio, strength, and mobility, will make me more physically capable. And I'm taking and allotting the next 90 days in 30-day increments to do so. And so after 30 days, I'm going to do an update and let you know where I'm at, and then let you know how I've kind of custom tailored and give you a more maybe detailed approach to that if you want it. Then 60 days, I'm going to do the same thing and give you another update. And then I'll give you another 90-day finish update and what I plan to do from there. Give you pictures and whatever other information just to keep you in the loop and keep me accountable and making sure I do this. But my ultimate goal is just this: make myself more capable. And that's my goal, and hopefully my golly, my brain isn't functioning well since I started changing all my diet stuff. Anyway, that's the vision and motivation I'm hoping to give anybody else out there. So if you're on the fence, if you've been feeling like, man, I got some things taken care of, but my health and wellness just isn't up to snuff, do this with me. Who wants to? Who wants to do this with me? Leave it in the comments below what it is you're doing, whether it's a 90-day fitness challenge like I'm doing, whether you're doing 75 hard, what it is you're doing. Comments below, or email me. Email me at reasonablyprepared@gmail.com. It'll be here somewhere on the screen. Somewhere. We'll put it there. And get involved. Get involved with me. Let me know what you're doing. If you want to do it alongside of me, and we can even do a Zoom call or something like that. Seriously, I want to get involved with what you guys are doing and how you're doing it, and get you on the channel so we can motivate and help at least just if one other person gets motivated to get themselves physically fit, physically capable, it will be a win for me. So, hypocrite. I've been a hypocrite. I have said to do some things and I have not done them myself, specifically health and wellness, physical fitness, strength. I've let myself get wildly overweight again, as was evidenced in the footage I gave you before. So that's what I'm doing, guys, and I'm hoping that this helps motivate you for this year, 2022. Let's continue the momentum and getting ourselves better prepared. Get your water, get your food, get your medical. Make sure you can communicate with other people. Yes, do those things. But in tandem with that, what's really awesome about the physical fitness thing is it's free. I mean, I'll be eating less food, for goodness sakes. I'll be eating better foods for me. All of these things that I'm doing don't require a gym, and I'm starting here, hoping to help motivate you as well to just get yourselves prepared to some degree. I just want to thank all the other preparedness channels and fitness channels out there that exist, that I have seen and watched that have motivated me. Bear Independent Year One, Magic Prepper Year One, City Prepping, Urban Prepper Year One, Casual Preppers, all you guys, seriously, and everybody else, go watch their stuff. It's awesome. They have so much great stuff. But they're help motivating me, and that's why I'm doing this. So be blessed. Get out there. Get yourselves capable. Otherwise, if an emergency happens, we'll be screwed. Anyway, remember, just because you're prepared does not mean you're paranoid. And thanks for watching. See you next time.